listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Welcome back. Welcome
back.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You did.
I screwed up in rehearsal.
Okay, let me try. Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't believe we practiced that in the bathroom for 3 hours. But we did it.
We did it.
Yeah, we're good.
But welcome back to being welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you have tuned back into sex, drugs, and skincare. This is Sandro.
I'm Sandro.
Our guest is in the green room over here.
Mm-hmm.
She might be chiming in whenever she feels like it. She might be doing some chip crunching. She could be eating some edibles in the corner.
ASMR in the corner.
Some ASMR, yes,
oh, yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah, feel free. Anytime, if anything that comes to your mind, ASMR wise, maybe that should be your job for like the first 5 minutes. Ooh, I like that. What is that?
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, just put it in there.
Just was
set
inspired.
The mood, though.
Yeah.
It did set the mood.
I liked it. It made me feel kind of like
relax.
Yeah, like relaxed. Yeah,
like I guess you could do ASMR as like if you're a Foley artist, right? Where instead of being like leaves are crunching, you're like
yeah. It's just a different type of Foley, really.
yeah, different foliage.
Fully. Oh my God.
Leaves.
Yeah.
They took off.
That was good. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome back, Nikki.
Welcome back. Yeah. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Let me just say this before we start, because I didn't mention this on our last podcast, what we're talking about today, because I sometimes get high and forget, or I just forget. So
I usually forget and get high.
you forget. Yeah, but you never forget
that you got high.
No.
Yeah, you forget that you got high. Yes.
No, I'm an adult. I know that there's certain responsibilities in the day and I'm supposed to get high. I can't slack on those.
No.
Yeah.
So yes, today we're going to talk about jaw tension, and we're going to do a little self massage if my guest is into it.
For sure.
Okay, cool. Groovy. So anyways,
Mm-hmm.
what did we not talk about in the last, but we talked about my arm last podcast.
I mean, yeah, we did talk about your arm.
It's still the same.
Still the same. Nikki was in Scotland, going up a hill on a bike.
Didn't want to admit that I was out of shape.
Got a leg cramp. You didn't mention last one. You had a leg cramp.
Yeah, I got a full on leg cramp.
Got a full on leg cramp. And she was also, didn't know how to shift a bike because it was a shifter bike.
Yeah.
And then you kind of you froze up and like you couldn't move. So then you just fell backwards.
I just fell like this.
Oh, and then you put your arm down.
I put my hand out.
Like a dead horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Except for a horse probably wouldn't have put their hand out like this.
I don't think horses have hands.
No.
That's
that's how they measure them, by hands.
That's triggering
it's so
me.
weird.
Full circle.
When you
It's
say
triggering me?
Yeah, because trigger the horse.
Trigger the horse?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, fine.
No, I like it.
Our last guest liked my jokes more than you are this time.
Than you are this time.
I've had 2 edibles, the crackers.
Yeah.
By the way, write
crackers.
down what Nicole Amy was our prior guest to this about the microdosing and the what's the other thing? MDMA.
Oh yeah. You think I forgot?
No. Okay. Good. I should know better than to think you've forgotten that. I know when it comes to drugs. He told. Can I? Okay.
You can tell. What is it?
You have a therapist. We both have therapists,
yes.
and he told his therapist that he would like to do drugs together.
Yeah, I like do drugs with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
He smiled.
Nice.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was nice.
Yeah. You know what you know. I like drugs.
You like what you like.
I like you. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
I like you.
Yeah. Sure. When I have drugs.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot the rest of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to microdose a little bit now tonight. Maybe when we're wrapping it up, we'll do that a little bit. We have some legal things, right?
I microdosed high fructose corn syrup.
You microdiced it?
I microdiced it.
Straight to the dome.
Yeah, straight to the dome. Microdiced Clay. I used to go watch him perform. He's just a smaller version of Andrew Dice Clay. I'm microdicing. In Australia, that would just be microdicing. I'm microdicing. I'm microdicing.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Andrew microdiced Clay?
Andrew microdiced
Clay.
Clay.
Microdiced Clay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Why did we stop microdosing?
Well, I mean, it takes work, and then sometimes it's like I don't want to take mushrooms all the time, kind of a thing. And then
it takes work.
Mainly it was because like we were using the capsules,
yeah,
and then if not, then you have to use like a scale and then do that. But for some reason, the capsules like were ground up enough that it didn't feel like I was super high or super like, tripping on mushrooms. But if I have the same amount in like a stem, I feel like I get even more of a feeling of it. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Maybe because it's not.
I've heard that the caps are stronger, give you more trippy.
The caps, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if like the pills were caps or if they were stems.
I would guess probably stems.
Oh, you mean the caps of the mushroom, not the capsule?
Yeah.
Of the
yes,
thing.
the caps of the
Oh.
mushrooms are usually more potent from what I've
I mean, it makes sense.
heard from other really intelligent
Google.
friends that I hang out with.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
do drugs
good.
with.
Yes. That makes sense. So I've heard that same thing as well.
Yeah.
And then the stems are like, it's just like, why not?
You're already there.
You're here already.
Sure.
It adds to the weight of it. I'll eat it. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I think if it was easier in the caps, it would be fun, one thing. But to break something out, and no matter how much I like it, I'm still feel like I'm doing something wrong if I'm weighing out some drug. I
That
don't
makes
know.
it better, though.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
I kind of
I've
like
never weighed it out.
No, you just take a little eyeball.
I just give it up to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
That's the best way to do it. You lift the ultimate weight off yourself. Yeah.
Give it up to God.
Yeah,
work,
that
you're
makes
forgiven.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, he died for my sins. I don't even know. I don't know how to
He
keep this
died for
going.
your
It's been a while
problems.
since vacation Bible
Oh, yeah.
school or whatever.
We have to talk more about that. Were you brought up in a Christian?
I grew up in
household?
North Carolina, so I was like
So
in the
they
Bible
did a-
Belt.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm from born again Christian family, so we probably have shared some similar experiences.
Some trauma.
Some trauma. Yep, that's right. You said it, and I meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Anything else that I'm trying to think of?
No, I mean, usually I know what you're thinking of, but right now I don't. So I'm kind of at I'm at a loss.
I want to work on your jaw later. You were having a headache a little bit.
Tension
earlier.
headaches, yeah. They start on my jaw and they go up to my ear and then down my neck and when you've done it, like the buccal massage you've done, like it helps.
Yeah.
It helps. And I remember like for once it was like a couple months I didn't have any,
That's a good.
and I remember it wasn't like everything was like great. I was still having normal tension
You're
and
still
stuff like
you.
that. I was still me, full of tension, always gritting my teeth while I'm sleeping. Probably. I don't even know. I guess I do.
Yeah.
But not that I have any evidence of that with my teeth, but I know that when you did it, it really helped like a lot.
Yeah.
Like it really I didn't even think about it. It wasn't something like, because there'd be days where I'm like, I wonder if I'm going to get a headache today.
Yeah.
Because it would just start like a little bit of like a pinch. And then I'd have to, take whatever, ibuprofen or something, try to cut it off. But
I've been, I don't know if I talked to you guest before, and then we'll bring you out. But I don't know if I told you this already, but I used to get migraines, or I still do. But like, I started putting salt in my water. Have you heard about this?
I'm a big Celtic sea salt girly.
Oh my
I
God,
do it,
girl.
But do it on the tongue first.
Yeah, on the tongue first. That's
Yep.
right.
I'm with you.
It's hot. But I overdid it. So you got to watch out for overdoing it.
How do you overdo it? Because
You
I'm
put-
literally like, la, 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 la.
Well, you put too much salt in the water,
Oh,
and then you fart, and then you pee out of your butthole in an inappropriate place.
wait.
So I
I'm
shit my
sorry.
pants.
too much saline accumulated in her
It's like a
intestines.
cleanse. It's like a colon cleanse.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I did it when I was on vacation as well. Thank God nobody was
It
there.
can happen. Vacation.
like it normally is, where there's a ton of people in the bathroom when I shit.
Yeah. This should have been a staycation.
God.
That's what happens if you drink a lot of. I didn't think about this earlier, but like that's what happens when you drink a lot of Gatorade. You can
Oh.
just give yourself, diarrhea. Because with so much saline, so much salt in your body.
Salt draws other out liquids
So,
out.
yeah.
Right?
So like anytime you do like a colonoscopy,
yeah, or eggplant parmesan.
eggplant parmesan, you exactly. You drink a bunch of like this Fleet phosphosoda, which is a lot of saline, a lot of salt,
Mhm.
and the salt goes into your intestines and draws a lot of water. So then all you're basically doing by the end of the night is just literally pooping
You're peeing.
clear water. You're
Yeah,
peeing.
yeah, out
You're
of your
peeing
butthole.
very hydrated water out of your butt. It's not yellow. It's quality.
That's nice.
It's Aquafina, really. Or Dasani. It's Dasani quality water filtered through your ass.
There's an ass in the
Dasani.
Dasani,
Yeah,
Dasani.
Dasani.
I don't know. Give me some
Das
time. I'll
Annie.
come back.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk more about pooping, but that's okay. I can't remember what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me.
Yeah.
This is why we get along.
Exactly. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited. All right, so let's just bring out our guest. How are you feeling good
I'm
about
down,
that?
I'm down.
All right, cool. All right, so this guest, fucking hilarious. I love her so much. She's one of the coolest people. When I was first starting to talk about doing the podcast, she was definitely like one of the first people that were like that. Yeah, dude, you need to do this. Like you definitely need to do this. And so I'm so grateful to her, and I'm not going to cry because I've been doing that a lot lately, just randomly. Start clapping, coming to the couch, you guys. Put your hands together for Caitlyn Alyn. Woo!
Thank you.
Caitlyn Alyn, yay!
Yay!
You look amazing.
Well, thank you. I'm ready for bed.
I love it. She's got a like a navy blue top with like the I can see your belly in the middle part. I don't know.
I see my belly button.
I think it's fucking cute as hell, but I just want you to know because it's going to be on camera.
Yeah,
but it's got the little white piping. She's got the short sleeves. But really, I want to point out that you've got this. What is this? Like what do you call that?
I
thing
don't
on
even
your
know.
head?
It's like a little thing to keep my hair out of my face so I can wash my face before bed. I don't know what the official what do we call
like a
these?
headband?
Headband.
But it looks like it looks like a cartoon duck would wear it or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people
Minnie Mouse sort of.
Yeah, it's got a little bow on top.
It's pink and white and terry maybe kind of.
Just makes me feel like girly. You know?
I fucking love it.
Thank you.
I love imagining you wearing this in your home too.
It comes with wristbands too. So when you wash your face, it doesn't like all go down your sleeves.
How do I not know about this?
That is one of the most annoying things is anytime I'd have like a long sleeve shirt on and I wash my hands, the feeling of like coming down, I'm like, and then you have to undo your thing and then
I just stopped washing my hands. Yeah.
You stopped washing your hands? Yeah.
Save time.
Cut out the middleman.
Yeah. The middleman.
Simplify it.
Yeah. But that's a great idea.
Yeah.
You'll have to send me an Amazon link to that or wherever you got it because I definitely need that because I need a new headband and I definitely, I love a wrist cuff. It makes me feel good. Well, obviously I love a wrist cuff.
Yeah, you love this stuff with your wrists.
I do.
Yeah.
Tell me, so Caitlyn brought her broken bone as well. So show the giant... I love that.
Sorry. Yeah, this is my big boot.
It's like a big plastic gray boot.
It's an air cast.
Okay.
And yeah, I ruptured my Achilles. Actually, 12 weeks to the day. Today's my rupture or my snap-iversary.
Happy anniversary!
Thank you so much. It's been 3 months.
But hold on, she snapped her Achilles. Can you think of anything worse than snapping your fucking Achilles tendon?
I can't even. Honestly, I don't want to.
No,
as I've gone through it, I have to say there are much worse things. Like this has not been that bad. There's a lot of factors that could like the risk is high in terms of like if you don't recover properly, you won't be able to jump again.
Oh man,
so, or walk on your tiptoes. So the stakes are high. But for me anyway, it hasn't been painful, very, very painful at all.
That's good.
When it ruptured, when it actually happened, I thought the girl I was with, I thought she had hit me in the calf or something. It wasn't like a very painful thing. It was just like some pressure on it.
What were you doing?
I was filming a TikTok at work.
Of course.
So I rarely go into the office. It's like a hybrid kind of situation. But this day I went in, when you look back and you're like, all the things that I could have done differently so this didn't happen. But I went into the office and I had a TikTok to shoot, which we already shot it. And then one of my coworkers was like, hey, let's do it one more time. I have this idea. And I'm like, cool, let's do it. So that's the other thing where I'm like, why did I listen to her? It's like, of course. Yeah, of course. It's just the stages of grief that you go through when something like this happens. Yeah, I'm like, if only I hadn't done this. It's like it's already happened, babe. But anyway, so I did like a jump stop with both feet. So that was pretty intense, I guess, whether I meant to or not. I mean, whether I'm showing it or not, I was an athlete.
Yeah.
I just really went for it. And then I did that. And then I jumped from that position. So the opposing forces of those two things.
Okay.
Oh, man.
It's not like I'd warmed up or anything. Like I'd been sitting at my desk all day and had just went and shot this. I mean, I'm not really sure, but this is kind of like a fun little thing that I think you'll appreciate.
Yeah.
So the shoes I was wearing that day, they were brand new shoes that the company actually gave us They had like they won some award or something like here everybody's getting Nikes, and nice. You can like custom make your own shoes. And so I put my like angel number, my lucky number, which is 222, and I put it, they're high tops. I put it right on the heel, the back of this shoe. So my lucky number was literally right where I ruptured my Achilles.
That's not very lucky.
Well, I think on the surface it looks that way. Of course, like everybody would be like, that actually sounds really unlucky. But looking back and how all the, I mean, not to be corny, but like all the cool things that have happened from the experience and like all the ways I've changed, and I'm looking at things very differently now, especially regarding my body.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe this is what I really needed. And maybe that was, maybe those were my angels looking out for me. And maybe this was like the path of least resistance.
And isn't 222 kind of telling you like you're on the right path?
I don't even know what it means, quite honestly. Like, I don't know. I just, there was something about 2 that felt like union, like you and, you know, like a connection, I think. And that's why I liked the numbers. And then I would like, anytime I'd see it out in the world, I'd be like, oh, the universe loves me. And now, you know, just think it's funny. Yeah, that was like literally right where I ruptured it was right where
Matthew McConaughey would call that a green light.
Oh, really?
He would say green light. Something that looks like it could be a red light that would stop you in your tracks can actually be beneficial, which is a green light, so go. So like it's that kind of thing where it's like that, you know, like you say, you have like an experience from it, and all the experiences from it might not have happened had you not gone through this, or so that's pretty, that's a good, really positive way to look at it too.
I definitely had kind of a deep fear of something like this happening. Like you'd hear stories or something of somebody have like, I was just living my life and then I got hit by a drunk driver and now I have no arms. And you're like, oh my God. You know, and I mean, that really, even though it's like, it's a little, I have anxiety over that, which is, and so there was something about giving it up, because it's like, hey, look, you didn't even do anything crazy. Like this is life. Like shit happens.
Right.
And how are you going to handle it? And I'm happy to say, like, I kept a pretty positive attitude during most of it and just like rolled with it.
You definitely did.
Yeah, and I like made the most of it. You know, my nephew decorated it with a bunch of cute stickers.
It's so cute. It's got, what is that, like Disney stuff?
Yeah, he's obsessed with Disney princesses.
Oh.
Alex, can you cut out bleep the word Disney? In fact, bleep, we're not getting sponsored.
Yeah, we're not getting sponsored by Disney.
The devil company that refuses to pay their writers and actors appropriate rates.
Yeah, that's.
But
right.
They're great.
Yeah, making the most of it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, as I'm sure you are with your wrist as well.
Yeah, I finally can move my fingers. Before, when I first started, I couldn't even like pick something up. So the whole time, you know, it was like another 6 days or so left on my trip where I couldn't do, I mean, I definitely couldn't do my hair. I did not look cute for a very long time. I couldn't, you can't make a fucking ponytail with one hand. There's no way. So,
and I take it you're not flexible enough to use your foot.
No, not currently. Okay. And even if I was, my toes aren't as dexterous as they would need to be to hold the hair in place.
That's all I had.
And then to twist it. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then let's see. Yeah. And my thumb is starting to not be black anymore, which is cool.
Yep. The bruising.
Yeah,
is
the bruising.
Real.
Did you get a lot of bruising on yours?
Yeah. I had, it was more swelling, I would say, than bruising, but I did have a pretty gnarly bruise that was like right at the base of my foot, because I guess it all kind of pools where
it goes down.
It's gravity.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I could see it like going like raining down my fingers, and my thumb was like big, like a monkey thumb. It looked like really dark and big, but it was kind of cool. But I'm like, it's not dirty, it's blood.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I think I have 4 weeks left on this. So and luckily, I was telling our last guest so that I don't lose all my business. But what I do, I know, Jen, I can't work for a month. You don't do this a lot unless you're raising the roof.
Yeah,
like, you know, so.
Trying to break out of a box.
The glass ceiling.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're doing like, what do you call that?
Miming.
High-fiving?
Yeah, high-fiving, miming.
It's not good for
high miming.
All right.
High miming?
High miming.
Yes.
I don't know. I made up a word. But your business, you were talking about.
Oh yeah, because I was going to try and sneak in the joke about how my mom was what is it? I'm not really good at talking to people because my mom was a single mime. I know. I have to laugh to get the other people to laugh when I say it. But
it also takes a minute. I'm not going to lie. I think I had too many of those edibles.
Oh, okay.
Everything's got like a kind of a reverb. My voice.
Bring it down.
Oh,
that was the voice of God.
I've had so many men be like, "Bring it down." I thought he was just like telling me to shut the fuck up.
Oh, like that. I thought,
the
like,
volume.
Bring it down.
Yeah, no, that's
That's where my mind
hilarious.
went.
So much.
That's
Bring
hilarious.
it down. Bring
babe.
it down. I'm like,
Bring it.
okay.
I'm going to use that. Bring it down.
Yeah.
Turn it down.
Turn it down? Yeah. Turn your head, bring it down. I like it to the side. So yeah. So we have some broken bonage. I like it.
The human body is so cool though.
It really is.
It fixes itself for the most part. I mean, as long as you put it in the right environment.
How the fuck did they put your tendon back together?
Not to like be dramatic, but I have broken all the rules in medical history. No, I'm kidding. I was trying to exaggerate it, but no, most young people who are active like myself, and I play casual sports now, but and like work out a lot and whatever. I like doing all that stuff. Most people will get the surgery where they surgically reattach the tendon. And I didn't want to do that. And maybe there was a little bit of ignorance is bliss, but the research I saw online was like, it's pretty much the same outcome, especially if you like really follow protocol, and there's a slightly different protocol for people who have surgery and people who don't. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, it's possible. And then I met with a really great surgeon who's with like the USC School of Medicine or whatever, an orthopedic doctor. And I said, do you think I have to do this? Like I obviously believe you if you think so. And he said no. And I was like, okay, hell yeah, let's do this. So, and I got an MRI to confirm that. The main thing is like if the tendon like separates too far, then they're going to they want to take care of that with surgery.
So did it actually grow back together?
Yeah. So what they do is they point your foot, and when you point your foot, the tendon is shortened.
Okay.
And so they basically, I had to be in like a ballerina point for 2 months.
That would have
almost
driven me fucking nuts.
The first 2 weeks I was in a cast like yours. Yeah. And it was so suffocating.
Yes.
And as you can see, I'm such a fucking spaz. Like I'm ADHD. I'm always moving all the time. And so not being able to do what I want to do with my foot and it's pointed. So I can't even put it on the ground. I'll like,
oh yeah. Oh
my God.
Wow.
So they do that. It's like a dog with a cone. They're like, you're not moving this damn thing. You're not doing anything with this. So that was like, I had a panic attack one night because I woke up and my whole body was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, I don't know. And I just had a panic attack.
I love that you answered it. I don't know.
I don't fucking know. And there's like nothing I can do. Normally if I have a panic attack, I'll go get in the shower. I can't get in the shower.
No.
I can't do anything except for just sit there, just raw dog this fucking panic attack.
Oh, man.
And then later, my this is just a funny random note, but my building manager, I got a text from her and she said that my neighbor complained that I was making too much noise crying at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds like something that would happen to me too.
She's like, if you could like maybe keep it down. I'm like, yeah, I'll keep my panic attacks to a low volume. I'm like, are you kidding?
That's horrible.
It's just... I found it hilarious. I was like, if I was watching this show, I would have gotten a giggle out of that.
That's
and same thing,
awesome.
I took a shower that I finally was like, I'm taking a shower. And I did, and I broke the stool that I sat on in the shower, fell on my ass, broke the shower stool. I've got my bad leg, like up in the air because I'm like, just protect the leg, and like my other leg is like bleeding, and I'm like, it's fine, we're good, and I'm just sitting there in the rain, the shower's just pouring on my head, and I'm like, this is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
This needs to be a scene in a fucking movie.
I'm like, of course, dude.
And that's real life.
Yeah, exactly. And
so
you were trying to protect the cast though at all costs.
At all costs.
At all costs.
And this is all at all costs. That was really good.
Nice.
My jokes are funny.
Yeah. That was smart. I like smart jokes.
That was quick.
Yeah. Nice.
I thought it was going to be stupid. Nobody was going to get it.
No.
I love talking about the joke afterwards. So.
Me too. As comedians, like, hell yeah, dude. That was good.
Especially when like somebody likes it, because a lot of time they go past.
Sick, right? Yeah, that was sick, right?
Yeah, that was sick,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Gangster. I added that myself. So okay, so yeah, protecting yourself. And dude, were you okay after that? You didn't hit your head or anything?
No, luckily, I mean, I'm so thankful that everything worked out the way it did. I had the other accident I had was when I was still in that and it's just a splint. It's not like a hard cast. It's a soft cast. And there's like a kind of like a not a metal rod. What is it? It's like a fiberglass rod that goes on the backside that's supposed to help because you have no tendon there, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So it's acting as kind of a protection so you don't bend your foot.
Yeah.
So I'm in this cast and I ordered Uber Eats and this is like early, I'm at a weekend, you know? And so I'm pissed. At this stage, I'm at anger. I'm in the grief stages of just like, fuck this. And then the Uber Eats guy like delivers my food to the wrong place. And I'm like, you motherfucking idiot. This does not take a college degree to fucking deliver my goddamn food. I'm like, I give the most illicit instructions.
Oh my God.
Take a left. You'll see this, sticker on the wall. Once you've seen that, you turn right. Like I couldn't be more.
You gave them
northeast,
landmarks?
37 degrees. Oh my God. And they still will fuck it up. And so I was so pissed. And I'm like, and I get over to my knee scooter and I just tip it over and I land right on my bad foot.
No.
And because it's just instincts, like it just happens so quickly. And for better, for worse, I couldn't re-rupture it at that. I just, as my doctor said, like it was just soup at that point.
Wow.
So of course it was like excruciating. But there was nothing like I couldn't like re-injure it. It was just like that might have set me back a few days. And like it was painful.
Oh my God.
But anyway, and after that I was like, oh, here's the lesson, Kate, because there's always a lesson, like what's the takeaway here?
Yeah.
And it was like this whole Uber Eats thing didn't matter at all.
Right.
It didn't fucking matter. You got food in the fridge. Like, why did you let this take you away?
You got angry.
I let the anger, like, I'm gonna fucking, and I'm like, where's my fucking pho? Where's my chicken pho? Like, I just, it's just like, take a breather, be present, dude. And if you aren't, that's when you're gonna get hurt and you're gonna start all the fuck over.
Yep.
So after that, I obviously took everything way more seriously.
If nothing else, slowly, I'm sure.
Oh, just intentionally, just like be present. I mean, I still, I've gotten sloppy with that now that it's like month 3 and I've gotten complacent again, but it's a good reminder.
So no, why are you wearing it again?
Well, so I didn't know where this was, where we're going to be. So I didn't know what to expect. I'm still, even though it's connected and all this stuff, like I have no calf muscle. I'm still super weak.
Yeah.
So I can walk, but it's like, I'm walking just like to the fridge and to my bed. I'm doing small little distances. I didn't know if I was going to have to walk a long way to get.
But you did have to walk upstairs, and I totally forgot to take that
part
into
too.
consideration.
So I was like, maybe
that.
there's stairs and there's not I don't know. So when there's things now that I'm not sure of, I just wear the boot.
Okay, good. Well, I apologize for not mentioning the stairs.
It's cool. It's cool.
I gotta think about that before.
You just don't care about the handicapped. That's fine.
No, that's right. Well, then we're not sponsored by the handicapped.
So fuck
Alice,
them.
can you take the word cap out of handy?
Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. Do you want to talk about jaw stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I find this interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So Sandro was mentioning, wait, this is today, right? You were saying this just now?
Yeah.
So, and I do the facial massage and whatever, but, and I also did another episode where we talk about trauma in the body, but I wanted to speak specifically to the trauma that we keep in our jaw, because it's frustration and it's anger, and it seemed appropriate given the story that we just told. And I'm sure you were probably doing that quite a bit.
Still. And I don't know if we mentioned this or if it matters, but, I do see you as my esthetician. Yes. And so that's something that we do the massages and you'll say like, we don't need all this tension anymore. Like, thank you so much for your protection, all this stuff, but you may leave the body now.
Yep.
And I definitely, even when I meditate and I get into a relaxed state, I feel so much tension just from like trying to relax and like breathing and stuff. So like, I know it's held there. Yeah, for sure. That and my hips is like the two places. And that's where you like, yeah, exactly. Our hips were like, I forget what, but it's like you're afraid, like, don't hurt me. It's protection. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then with the jaw, I was going to say something about your jaw, but it was frustration and anger earlier. Yeah, it's frustration and anger. Yeah, things you don't say, things you if you don't feel heard, that's a big one. Almost all of my business lately is exclusively, mostly for the jaw work.
and they stay for the skincare.
Come for the jazz, stay for the skincare.
Stay for the bad jokes.
Forgive the bad jokes.
Yeah. And hopefully I'll get paid. So I'm going to read off the thing. Okay. So some people get did you ever try that? Get Botox in your masseter? It's masseter being the jaw, by the way, strongest muscle in the body. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No. And when you say strongest muscle in the body, what do you mean by that?
Probably per...
Like square
capita?
inch
per capita, yes.
Yeah. For the city limits?
Yes.
Yeah. So like if I trained my jaw the way I train my glutes, I could like probably lift a car.
You probably
with my
could
mouth.
if they would get big enough.
So,
Yeah.
so it's like the pressure that it creates, like that kind of force?
You could hold something with your jaw. Like you could probably hang your whole body just from this.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Like the amount
I see. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
So it's a very, very strong muscle.
And mine is so tight, it probably wouldn't even like open my mouth. Like I would just be hanging and it would.
Yeah, I could just hang you over the thing like that.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
sitting there like, finally, it's releasing.
I have a client who comes to see me and she'll send me a picture because she's one of those people that really holds a lot of tension in her job, but she does it so much that she's actually built muscle.
Yeah.
Actually, no, two people. Stacia does that too a little bit because she chews so much gum.
I know.
Yeah, she
Every
does that
video is
Nicorette.
her with gum.
I know. It's a Nicorette, but and she knows. And she looks great. But and my other client looks great too, but I will notice on her and she'll send me a picture where it's gotten like so much bigger on one side because the muscle is building out. So I know that she's tried Botox into her jaw, which temporarily, blocks the ability to move and the nerves. And normally with Botox, I would say don't do it. And if you do the massage so you don't get atrophy. But in this case, it's almost like get a little atrophy for her.
Oh,
you know what
in
I
that
mean?
case, yeah. If the muscle's like
it's
overworking.
it's overbuilt.
Yeah. And I'm also I think it's also valid to be like, well, if I'm holding on to something, like I also want to know, me personally, like if there's something that I need to, because you're saying something like, not being heard or holding on to frustration or not really speaking her mind, which I do all of those things.
Same, yeah.
I'm like, well, it's also kind of good for me to know those things as well.
Absolutely.
So basically what I'm hearing you say is I need to cuss people out more. Like,
or
just tell people how I really fucking feel.
I feel like you really want permission for that, so I'm going to grant it to you.
Thank you so much. I'm just like an asshole now. Like everyone's like, Caitlin's kind of a dick now.
Or you could just
what happened? She did Nikki's podcast.
I'm going to have you back when you have
I'm just like a total. I'm like a bad girl. Like coming in a leather jacket.
You're literally a bad girl because now you have a penis. She's not good at being a girl. Yeah. So muscle tension, jaws, grinding. People grind their teeth. It's really bad for your teeth.
I have that.
You do that too? Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Oh, good.
And they are still trying to sell me on buying the mouth guards.
Just get it.
It's like $500.
It is? How much was yours?
500.
Oh, fucking A, man. That's crazy.
And I'm like, and they, and their thing is more of like preventative still at this point.
Yeah. You don't want to grind your teeth down.
I know. And I'm like, but I also don't want to sleep with a mouth guard.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to feel like I'm playing football while I sleep. Do you feel that way when you wear yours a little bit?
Sometimes it's just a little annoying, but I kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But mine is because like I have a tooth up top and not one below. So this tooth at the top has to, before I decide if I want to do an implant or do a bridge or something, the tooth on top will continue to grow. So it would literally grow into my lower.
That is fascinating.
It's unbelievable.
So that it's 8 hours extra where it's not going to be able to do that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so it's 8 hours. Well, usually at night. So this way at night, like when I'm sleeping, whatever, sleeping. Yeah.
Maybe we should just let it roll. Just like
let it
rock,
see what happens.
Just like, yeah,
I mean, it'll fit like a piece of puzzle. It'll just go like right to the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow. You complete you.
See what happens. Yeah. Exactly. That's the perfect example of that.
Yeah.
You complete you. Yeah. It's like nature will find a way.
Oh my gosh, your mouth really loves itself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's bizarre.
Yeah,
but
it is really
I get
bizarre.
used to it after a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It just takes a little bit.
Just get it and have it. You don't
as
want
soon as I have an extra 500 bones to throw
I can't
down.
believe how much that is.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a
and
lot.
it's a tiny thin piece of plastic.
I
would
know.
I'm like, oh, this is like 4 cents of plastic.
And it's so funny. I'm like, that's a lot. But I did the Zoom whitening. That was like even more money.
Oh, really? How did it work?
I don't think it worked very well for me, but I also remember smoking a bong the second I got home.
Second drinking the blackest coffee possible.
Like literally, I was
bong
just
water.
like rubbing grinds into my teeth, and I was like, I can do whatever I want now.
Oh,
it was so excruciatingly painful. First of all,
it was
really.
I already would get little like dings and zings and stuff when I would use the white strips, and there was something that was a lie, but it was something that in my mind I thought that maybe if I went to the dentist and I did the professional level 1, that it wouldn't be as painful. And it was like I would say 12 to 24 hours where I couldn't even open my mouth because just the air
oh my god
on my teeth was
like so sensitive.
Yeah, the best thing is like, you know, nails on a chalkboard, but like imagine your like that's your nerves in your mouth.
How did you like survive those couple days?
Well, now you know why I got home and I was like, give me the bong.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But then you're sucking the air through through your teeth.
Smoking. So I don't know if I was like trying to cover my teeth with my tongue and like inhale. I was just like,
oh man,
I felt like a total crackhead. But yeah, I don't know. You know, they even told me, my dentist, they're like, the white strips are just as good, dude.
Really? Okay.
But I did like that they gave me the trays, the ones that they like fit your teeth.
Why can't you use that as a mouth guard?
I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. They're not. They're harder. They're not soft. So it's not.
Okay.
It's not like a chewier thing. But
all right,
the things we do for beauty.
I know too much.
I was gonna say, at least it's not like a hard piece of plastic, because then you'd be like just cracking plastic.
Oh yeah,
in
just
your
bringing
mouth.
plastic in your mouth.
That'd be very painful.
The
I guess
whole
that's why they
thing.
don't make them out of glass anymore. You know, back in the day, everything was glass.
Oh yeah, they just wake up like, why am I bleeding
Yeah,
everywhere?
yeah, my gums, and then more business for the dentist.
Yeah, it's a racket.
Oh yeah,
It's a racket.
Really, that's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, with the glass in your
The
mouth.
glass, the shards.
Oh,
Yeah,
shard mouth.
Oh, it makes me want some Swiss chard.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. I'm going through the thing. So blah 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 blah. Oh, wait. You know what? I did want to go back to what you were saying is. And I love this about you, is that you listen to your body, and you didn't want to suppress the voice of your jaw saying, hey, maybe don't get so mad about stuff, or hey, why don't you chill a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to be like, you know, silence. You'd rather know.
I think you can do both. I think it's acknowledging like, oh, okay, my body's telling me this thing, so now I need to pay attention. But in the meantime, it doesn't mean that someone has to be like just suffering in pain either,
Right.
you know? Like I do what you need to do to feel better, but I think to actually like solve the problem at its like core,
Yeah.
that's usually what I would imagine would do that more than anything. Like the Botox might give you some relief for a while, but if you're still like not speaking your mind or holding everything in or what, you know, all et cetera, then it's going to probably manifest in other ways in the body too.
For sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I kind of love that you like can't outrun your shit.
It's a whack-a-mole, man.
It is.
The body is a whack-a-mole. You suppress it here, it comes up here.
Yep.
Like, and it's the brain's like that.
And the more you focus on like what's going wrong, the more I think you get maybe some more that's the body's like, oh, you wanted some stuff that's wrong.
Oh yeah,
know?
absolutely. Yeah.
Like I hear people in their 30s are like, oh, I'm getting old. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Zip it. Zip it.
That's the thing about people starting to do comedy. I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm 28. You guys, I'm so old.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, wait till your pubes are gray, you loser.
I want to put a little picture of your gray pubes in the corner of the screen.
I'm still waiting on mine.
Oh, I haven't gotten mine either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We're still young.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We are still young.
Yes.
I don't even have any pubes.
Yeah.
I gave them up.
Why is that so?
Because it's a really weird image.
It still has like leg hair.
Yeah.
It's just like a bikini wax and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, God works in mysterious ways.
Oh my God.
I don't
Ain't
question.
that the truth, brother?
Okay, so what else? Jaw relieves headaches when you release it. Was there herbs? Oh yeah. Okay. So I wanted to mention there's a few herbs that you can use that are not because we're going to do the massage. Caitlyn and I are going to do a little self massage right at the end, which is coming right up. So like lavender, chamomile, valerian, anything that calms you down, you know, ashwagandha probably would be good. Holy basil, passion flower, any of those kinds of things. Lemon balm is really good for stress.
What about unholy parsley?
Unholy parsley? No, it's very bad.
Because holy basil is like at the market cornered on the religious
sinful cilantro.
Herbs. Yeah, exactly. Simple cilantro. Cilantro you can handle with your hands. It's simple.
It's simple.
I said sinful.
But I like them both now.
That makes it all works.
Simple cilantro too.
Yeah.
Not the
Simple
complex
cilantro.
kind.
No, I hate that kind. It's so hard to work with.
Are you saying with lemon balm? With lemon balm, are you saying to ingest it or to use it as like a
You can do
massage?
it in a tea. You can make a tea. You can buy the tea. Or you could use it in your. I wouldn't put lemon balm necessarily on your face in a very large amount. I would probably use it as aromatherapy more than I would do that.
Okay.
And then and you could put it like in a diffuser, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But I use it sometimes, like if I'm working on someone and if I have some around or any kind of essential oils, I'll just throw it in the hot water, in the bowl of water, and it, and then it gets in the towel, and then you smell it, and it's in the water. So it's really, I actually need to get some more for next month.
Yeah,
start
start
working
stocking
again.
up now.
I know.
So you're just like ready to rock.
Yeah, you'll have to send me what your faves are, and I'll definitely put that in the.
And I've heard kava is really good for like relaxing.
Yeah,
and stress. I heard it kind of makes you a little like not stoned, but just
like foggy.
Like it's close to like a buzz. Like people say it's like. It can be close to an alcohol feeling for people who don't drink, but want a little more umph than just a seltzer at the bar, you know? I still haven't tried it, so I gotta give it a try.
Yeah, kava back.
I ain't no kava back girl.
Ain't no kava back. Nice.
I like you guys.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, let me get to the other stuff.
Yeah.
This okay, two things that are really cool. Biting off more than you can chew. Biting off more than you can chew. I don't know if I said this to you earlier, but don't you think you're biting off too much than you can chew? You feel overwhelmed. You're going to clench your jaw.
Absolutely.
Right?
I totally believe in the metaphors of things too. I mean, I ruptured my Achilles. I'm like, this is like something that represents a big weakness for me.
You had to stand on your own. Or,
I couldn't stand on my own 2 feet. And I was like, shit, this is real.
Yeah. I don't, what's my wrist about? What's my wrist about? I should have admitted that I was too out of shape. That's really what the main takeaway is. Just fucking admit that you're not.
And I don't know the situation, maybe that you weren't like, no, I need a little more time.
Yeah.
Maybe you were afraid to like tell them, hey, guys.
But why the wrist though? Because I'd be looking at the time like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you need to slow down. You're wearing too many watches on your left arm. I don't know. I mean, that's what I think.
It'll come to me later.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you'll be like in the shower or something. Be like,
I won't be in the shower, but yes.
Right. I forgot about that part.
I have the little. I gotta. Yeah,
I was big on the wipes.
Oh my God, that's the first thing I went out and got. I was by myself, foreign country. I can't take a bath. I went and got butt wipes, face wipes, any kind of wipes.
Yep. Just wipe me down.
Wipe
Daddy.
me down. I know. That's going in the teaser.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Just wipe me down, Daddy.
I use wipes even when I have running water and I can get in the shower.
Yeah. It's
we'll
easier.
Never use running water again.
Never again.
Never. I don't care how much rain we get. I think it's too precious to use on my balls.
Tell just really quick because then we got to do that face massage. Oh,
Yeah.
and then when was the other thing? Over a long period of time, jaw. There was a jaw hip connection. Did we talk about this before?
I know. Well, we had mentioned something with the pelvis, but is that connected too? Because
yes. Because I can't always recreate it, but there's a video online. It's a doctor. She's a woman. She's hilarious, by the way. But she has you like clench your jaw. Oh wait, is it you either do a Kegel and you feel it in your jaw, or you do a jaw thing and you feel it in your
Kegel.
in your Kegel
in your
pelvis.
Kegel.
Yeah, I did the Kegel and I felt it a little bit of like a thing in my jaw, right here.
I feel it more when I do my jaw.
You do it the other way around?
And I can feel a little like...
I can feel a reverberation.
Can you feel it in your pussy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a long time.
Still going.
Yeah.
It's like Morse code to your pussy.
Yeah, every time I chew food, I feel a little tingle.
That's what people are actually doing when they're doing that.
Yeah.
So there's a connection, but really, like we were saying, it's like, you're not caring for yourself enough to speak up for yourself. You have to protect yourself. So next goes, okay, well, you're going to just send it down here now. So we're going to protect you in the pelvis area.
That makes a lot of sense how they would be connected.
Yeah.
It's like a feeling of wanting to control and a feeling of wanting to protect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love working with Caitlyn so much.
I get that.
I get
That
more
makes
out of it
sense.
probably than she does.
That is not true.
Yeah.
I feel like I do.
My face looks different.
Your face does
like
look
in
amazing.
a good way. In a good way. Like,
And she's beautiful already.
I was
but-
already like a babe, but I
Exactly.
look back at photos, and granted, it was during the pandemic, so like I was drinking like a lot more than normally I ever would.
Sure.
given
How
the
else are we going to combat COVID-19?
Yeah.
That's
What is
right.
it? COVID? I don't know. I wasn't
COVID.
around.
Bad moment.
I wasn't here. I was in
14.
Madagascar during the whole thing.
Yeah, good for you, man.
The movie.
Yeah.
I was in
The
the-
squeakquel.
I just-
Squeakquel.
Shit.
Amazing.
But man, my face was so puffy. It was like round, and now like I have like a jawline.
You
My
have a
sister
nice
thought that I
jawline.
had. Did I tell you? She's like, "Did you get work done?"
Really?
And I was like, "No, thank you."
That's
thank you."
amazing.
And then they thought I lost a bunch of weight, and I was like, I mean, no, I just really think that I just have lost a lot of like puffiness.
you can do so much with just removing the
Just
lymph and
the
like
lymph node
your
stuff.
diet, but yeah, and then
Mhm.
the massage too.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that was pretty much what I wanted to just talk about for
That's fascinating that it's connected with the hips, though.
that blew me away.
Yeah,
I need to look more into that and find out, because what she was talking about is something called like not vaginosis, because that's like a bacterial infection, but like vaginitis or something, where like you can't even stick your finger into a person's vagina without it like closing up, because it's like, I feel like it's an emotional thing.
It's got to be a trauma response.
It's a trauma response,
Big
exactly.
time.
And then she was saying that it's connected to your jaw in one of her videos, her like
That
reels.
makes sense.
Yeah. So
And I'd be interested to see too. I bet there's acupressure points that might
there are, because
like this gets your pussy popping if you hit right
oh
here.
yeah, that would
I
be
don't know.
awesome.
Yeah,
start
just like-
working
Well,
it.
that's why they say jaw dropping, pussy popping.
That is why they say that.
Yeah, it makes sense now. It's like connected.
They
Yeah.
just were. It was chiropractor
The chiropractor lingo. Yeah, it was.
Babe, that was so good.
Thanks. I used to be a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say a
Not a
rapper.
comedian.
I used to be practically. I was a
Yeah.
chiropractor. Yeah. I used to be a rapper at JCPenney's during Christmas time,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
was just seasonal.
How do you think I lost the tooth?
Oh my god.
Cool. So are we gonna massage our
We're gonna massage our
faces?
faces. So yeah, so let's get some gloves on.
Okay.
And so I'll get a glove.
Do you need
on.
a hand?
Oh no, I'm actually good.
Okay.
I do need a
Okay.
hand always, but thank you. So
We
grab
do love
two
this,
gloves.
this brand too. Are we allowed to name drop? for
Yeah,
the-
go for it.
the
Yeah.
br- Well,
What's
I don't
the
even
br-
know what the circuit. Circuit's what they're called.
Oh, Circuit's
you
Skin,
got me on
yes.
circuit.
I
Yes.
think with the name brand of the gloves for a second.
Yeah. Oh, these are the silicone 3000.
Oh, I forgot to
Silicone-
bring. Yeah, I forgot to bring oil. What do I have in my purse? It was,
Hold on.
okay. We can
You
use
just use
serums.
the
so
grease
they're just
from
get
your
the-
hair.
Do you want? I don't know what you have in here.
I
That's
don't
not
think.
oil.
Oh, that's
It's just
sunblock.
like
I know.
Gloss.
No.
careful what you
Floss in
might
here.
find in there.
Well, so we'll
Uh,
use serums, but they're going to dry a little bit fast. So just be aware of that. But you know what? We don't really need so much of a slip and glide with the jaw stuff. So take a little bit. You're going to use both hands,
Oh.
unless you really only want to use one
No,
hand.
that's fine.
There's 3 open toothbrushes.
You know what? Use one. Okay, yeah, I know, right? It's from my
and,
dentist,
several
Dr. Bob.
colorful cock rings.
Oh yeah,
So,
Oh.
the
anyways.
tiny cock.
Yeah.
I had to get those little tiny hair ties because it's the only thing I could try. Almost get into my hair. Yeah, I know it's been a nightmare. All right, so
And
I
you
know
can't
that's
do
my
any
big
back
nightmare.
handsprings.
No, oh my god,
A single
shit
tuck.
out of luck.
Okay, so what do we?
So I'm gonna put serum in her hand. This is the
Okay.
Circuit Addict serum, and I'm gonna use the same on my face on the outside. So just put it on.
That looks so
here.
official and clinical when you like put it on the
Here, do
glove
you wanna
like
do it
that.
too? Yeah.
What's that?
Do you want to do it too? You want a glove?
Yeah. What the heck?
All right.
So just on my jaw.
Yeah, do it on your face, underneath your jaw too. Just kind of, it's gonna probably dry, and
Yeah.
then leave your index finger so that it's not super.
Just to clarify, your index finger.
because you're gonna put it, you're gonna put it in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So
Is it the thumb?
you're gonna start with the thumb, and you're gonna go opposite hand. So I'm talking for people listening. I'm using my right hand with the glove on it, and then I'm gonna take it and put it in my mouth on the left side, on my left. So
Got it.
now, first thing I like to do, even just to open the face, is you go under, like right on top of your gums and like where your cheekbones are, and then just kind of open that up, slide it around, you know, like, and you can feel it pulling. It's like stretching,
Oh my gosh.
right?
It's lumpy in there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, those are little microspasms, right? So you're leading into the jaw. You know, we're not going to stay too long on that. But then if you take your index finger, there you go. Yeah. Make sure, Alex, if you're getting all of these ridiculousnesses. Okay. Alex,
Great.
yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Now both of you have found the jaw, and then you can either slide around it, or you can just use your thumb to like hold the muscle in place, and then like, yeah, just release. Try and release it. You are exactly. Here's what you're doing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So find the little places where it's tight, which is usually right between your upper and lower jaw. Yeah, they are on both of you.
It's like sacks of like flesh.
Yes, that's what I call goldfish when I go into somebody's mouth. I've said that to you before, right? Right. So you're feeling the little goldfish. Don't go crazy, but like you can hold it, try and push into it, and then, like we were saying, you could think something to yourself like, and I'll say it for you guys right now. You're doing this. Hey, Sandro and Caitlyn's jaws, thank you so much for holding on to all that stuff that you were holding on to them for, but they don't need it anymore. So you can go now. So you guys, so go away now. And then sometimes I like to go blow it away. Yeah. And I'm doing it for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So now switch hands if you want.
Okay.
And then you're going to do the same on the other side.
Wow.
Yeah. So
this is trippy. You guys have to try this at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking to me because I'm like, I do this every day.
Yeah, you have to try this sometime, Nikki. This is crazy.
I know.
Is it normal that makes you burp?
No,
you're disgusting. Get out.
Okay. I didn't know if it was the gloves.
It's normal that you do that, but yeah.
Oh, that's a sign that you're allergic. You should probably.
Yeah. Burping is a sign of latex allergy.
Yeah.
This is latex?
No, I'm just joking. Fucked. It's not. It's lambskin.
Oh my God. The one person that bought lambskin gloves. Lambs use these.
Interesting. This one feels different than the other one.
Yeah. One side will be, your right side. I'm picturing you on Caitlyn's right side. I know from experience her right side has more. With Sandro, I don't recall. I don't remember. I've really only done it.
You look like you're playing a Nintendo right now with your hand.
Oh yeah, I'm like talking about his jaw like this. And did you catch my joke that I made on accident where I said I've only worked on Sandro's jaw a handful of times?
Oh, that's nice.
But I was an accident. Okay.
Thumbs up.
You're just naturally just a pun master.
I know. Pun master. It doesn't sound good.
She's a punisher.
Yeah, I'm the punisher. All right. So while they're doing that, because we're finishing up, but so just don't go crazy. Don't make yourself sore. If it's the first time you're doing this at home, ease in, because it's just like a muscle in your body. You don't want to just go in there without calling first. Like be like, hey, tap, 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 knock on the door. It's like going down on a girl. You just don't, you're just running through the screen. You have to like make a phone call. You knock on the door. They let you in.
Work on a jaw.
You work on your jaw. You take off your shoes, and then you can work on the jaw. Okay. So, but then feel your little spots, and it's usually between your upper and lower jaw is where you'll kind of find it. And then you can also work like this is, I was going to say before, this is a frustration point and anger in Chinese medicine. It's right here. So it's the liver, and it's a liver point. It's really actually what I meant, and then reverse. And so you can do that on your own. I can do it way more effectively for you. But I definitely recommend, if you're having jaw issues at home, you don't have to wait for me. I mean, I can, like I'm going to open it up in a way that you probably can't, but at least temporarily.
That does feel better.
Right? It's open more, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Even just like keeping a little bit of pressure on it and then releasing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also, you're showing your body like, hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you.
We're cool here.
Yeah, we're all cool here. We're all friends.
Thanks for all the headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, brother, thanks for all the headaches.
Yeah. Brother.
I don't know why. I'm very stoned right now.
Oh, I love that.
I'm loving these crackers.
Well, you get to take them home.
I am.
You might even be able, Alex might let you take a second
Alex,
box.
what's that over there? And I just steal like 8 boxes.
At one point, there was a whole wall full of the Tempo cracker. Here, can I see the box for a second? I'll show. We are always like bombarded with these when we come to the Petty Cash Studios, because what I think it's this brand or whatever, Transcend. They just make these really amazing crackers, and
that was really good.
I mean, at one point it was like the whole wall was filled with them, right? Yeah. So here,
well, not for long.
Yeah.
Now that Caitlin's here.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I love you so much.
I love you. I'm hoping you recover quickly so you can get back in my mouth.
Dude,
And so I was like, yeah, me too.
I get
Yeah,
it,
exactly. Yeah, I won't. I won't let him put himself in my mouth until my hand is fixed.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, no, no.
Yeah, it's a good excuse.
Yeah, I'm
right?
a wounded animal.
Yeah.
Wounded animal.
Makes sense.
All right, so cool. So thanks for checking in with us, and like and subscribe. I hate when people say that, but like I'm gonna try to get over 37 followers. So yeah,
This is
It's
the
better
moment.
than subscribing and liking.
You got to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
it's better than
Like us
subscribing
subscribe.
and then liking.
Yeah, because you can't subscribe to something you don't like.
Yeah, that's
like
pretty-
it. Now you
and-
like it. Subscribe to
Yeah,
it.
you've
Yeah.
made your choice. Yeah,
Don't be an
yeah.
idiot.
Commit.
Don't be an idiot. That's
Yeah.
the really main takeaway.
Easier said than done.
Nice
Isn't she so cute?
and fast.
Yeah, and so fast.
Yeah,
I know.
I like it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I ask a lot of people this, but I really only mean it with you. No. Would you ever want to come back and co-host with us?
Absolutely.
Because sometimes Sandro needs a break. He's got to go do some stuff, and and I also like to mix it up and have like multiple like girls do either like 2-on-1, like if it's a guy,
Girl, girl,
yeah,
guy, girl,
yeah.
guy, girl, whatever you're into.
Yeah, we like
Yeah.
to mix it up and show that we're into all of it.
Yeah, I'm so down. That sounds like a really fun time.
All right,
This
cool.
has
So
been
I'm
great.
gonna hold you to it.
Okay.
I love you. I love you.
Love you.
I love Alex, our producer. He did a fucking great job. And so come back and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Yay.
Eat some more crackers.
Yeah, eat some more crackers.